What if the thing you look forward to all year is actually making you more tired? You wait months for your vacation. You imagine yourself relaxing on a beach, sleeping longer, eating good food, and finally feeling free. But then something strange happens. You come home, open your laptop, and suddenly you feel worse than before. More stressed. More exhausted. Less motivated. A lot of people think this means the vacation was bad. But usually, that's not the real problem. The real problem is that your normal life is too far away from the life you actually want to live. And your vacation makes that impossible to ignore. You probably know this feeling. The first day back at work feels painful. Your inbox is full. Your routine starts again. The alarm clock sounds louder than usual. Even small tasks feel heavy. You sit there thinking, why am I already tired? I just had a break. But your brain and body don't work like a machine. Rest is not only about stopping work. It's also about how you live before and after the vacation. Many people spend the whole year running at full speed. They sleep badly. They answer messages late at night. They eat quickly. They don't take real breaks. Then they expect 1 week in another country to fix everything. That's a lot of pressure for a vacation. The first insight is this: your body often relaxes only after the stress is over. This is why some people get sick on vacation. They finally stop moving, and suddenly they have headaches, colds, or extreme tiredness. During busy weeks, your body stays in survival mode. Stress hormones keep you active. You feel focused because you have to keep going. Then the vacation starts, and your body says, okay, now I can finally slow down. I remember talking to a friend who worked in finance. Every year, he planned expensive trips. Italy, Thailand, Mexico. Beautiful places. But every first day of vacation, he slept almost 12 hours. Then he spent another 2 days feeling weak and tired. At first, he thought something was wrong with him. But nothing was wrong. His body was simply asking for recovery that he had ignored for months. And this happens to many people. The vacation becomes the first moment when they actually notice how exhausted they are. The second insight is more emotional. Sometimes vacations show you a different version of yourself. And that version feels better. Maybe on vacation, you walk more slowly. You laugh more. You spend more time outside. You eat with other people instead of alone at your desk. Maybe you read books again. Maybe you notice music, sunsets, or conversations. Then you return home and suddenly your normal life feels cold and rushed. This can create a strange sadness. Not because the vacation ended, but because you remember that life can feel different. A teacher once told me about a trip she took to a small town near the sea. Nothing special happened there. She didn't do luxury activities. But every morning, she walked to a bakery, drank coffee outside, and talked to local people. When she came back home, she realized she hadn't had a slow morning in almost 3 years. That shocked her. She understood that she didn't only miss the vacation. She missed the feeling of being present in her own life. And honestly, many people are not chasing travel. They are chasing permission. Permission to rest. Permission to breathe. Permission to enjoy a normal day without feeling guilty. The third insight is practical but powerful. Many vacations are actually stressful. Think about it. Airports. Delays. Packing. Planning. Spending money. Trying to see everything. Taking photos all day. Answering work messages just in case. Some people return home needing a vacation from their vacation. There is even pressure to enjoy every minute. You spend money, so you feel like every day must be perfect. If the weather is bad, or you feel tired, you become disappointed. Instead of resting, you perform happiness. I once met a couple during a city trip in Spain. They had a list of 20 places to visit in 3 days. They rushed from museum to restaurant to famous photo spot. At dinner, they looked completely exhausted. The next morning, they were arguing in the hotel lobby because they were late again. And I remember thinking, this does not look relaxing at all. Sometimes the best moments on vacation are the simple ones. Sitting quietly. Taking a walk with no destination. Eating slowly. Doing less. But many adults have forgotten how to do less without feeling lazy. So what can you actually do about this? Here's the practical takeaway. Don't use vacations as an emergency exit from your life. Instead, try to bring small vacation feelings into your normal week. That sounds simple, but it matters. Maybe you take a longer walk after dinner without your phone. Maybe you protect one slow morning on weekends. Maybe you eat lunch away from your computer. Maybe you stop checking emails before bed. Maybe you plan small breaks during the year instead of waiting for one perfect trip. The goal is not to escape your life twice a year. The goal is to build a life that does not constantly exhaust you. And one more thing. If you feel emotional after a vacation, don't judge yourself for it. That feeling is information. It may be showing you what you miss, what you need, or what you want more of in your everyday life. That's not weakness. That's awareness. A vacation cannot solve every problem. But sometimes it can reveal the problems you were too busy to notice. And maybe that's valuable too. So the next time you come back from a trip feeling strangely sad or tired, don't immediately think something went wrong. Maybe your mind and body are simply telling you an important truth. You were never only tired from work. You were tired from the way you were living.